I'm about to start up in a minute, y'all. Just give me 1 minute. Y'all here?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. You're in Castor?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just making sure everybody has all the right stuff.
Okay.
About to send you a text message. Yeah.
You about to send me a text message?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's my phone at? Oh, that's what fell.
Okay. Just want to make sure you know.
Alright, we're about to start right now. Alright, I'm back.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Start that last
450.
gate pick.
Oh, jeez. And Drip is down there too, dude. And
Fuck.
Kuno.
Man. Can Kuno pull off his first overall? He got his first win this season, Moto 1. I'm excited to see how different deformation is going to make things break down.
Oh, I know. It's going to slow down a lot of these fast guys. Really have to take your time through the sand, that's for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here in Southwick for 450 Moto 2. This is the last race for this class of the day. We had some news come out that Dale got a 5-point reduction, so that put Damo up in second place overall for the day. So let's see if Damo can come out on top, gates down, and Faded
Cameras are
FX get
right.
another whole shot.
Oh no!
Oh,
Kuno with a
Kuno.
clear. The cars are working
Well,
for the
that is
Honda
what-
HRC rider. And
That's what Kuno needed. Dale is
TC
right
in
there.
third.
What? You don't see that every day.
Right? Let's see if he can keep it and hold it as he trying to take Dale for the second position. Still might get it. Crypt Keeper right there, holding on to third.
Man, they got a big pack behind them, though.
Yeah.
Crypt Keeper trying to make a move. Damo's in there.
Poppy Mint's right
Mint,
there.
dude. Wow. Faded FX in the top 5 again after recovering from that fall he had.
2 Kawasaki's, 3 Suzuki's.
DC is still battling, dude. Dale got the pass on Kuno for first.
Faded FX down to Damo in 7th. Kelfran 8th. Barry in 9th. High Watered in 10th. Skern 11th. Temp in 12th. Drip in 13th. Henry in 14th. Bob Hizzle in 15th, who didn't make the first moto, but it was an opening, so we let him in for this moto right here. Let's see how he does. What gear is he in? That looks nice. Oh,
that's sharp. The canvas.
Yeah. No, that's the FXR
FXR.
gear. Yeah. Oh, as he goes down.
As he hits the SpongeBob.
Where's High
That's
Water?
gonna bite a lot of people in the ass. Battling skirt. Teammates here. First week racing against each other on the same team.
Right. I know he's feeling
I will
good.
say though, Highwater has definitely made a lot of improvements since joining Chaparral Yamaha.
Yeah, he really
I raced
has.
him personally on Highwater earlier in the week.
High
and
Point?
He just on High Point, my bad. I raced him at High Point, and just in that, he was already 2 seconds faster than what he ran last week in our race at High Point. So he's definitely making improvements, and I'd love to see it. Hopefully, he can get his first top 10 finish today.
I think he has it in him. Just look at the confidence that he has in him. Skir's right there. Pelfrey in 9th. TC dropped down to 8th. Bobby went down to 7th. Damo up to 5th, trying to pass Crypt Keeper. Barry in 3rd. Kuno in 2nd. Dale in 1st.
That's what Dale needs. He has to get those points back.
Yeah. He ended up getting I think 5th or 6th overall from the point deduction in that first moto. So, you got to follow the rules, you guys.
He has just about a 1 second gap over Kuno. Still got plenty of racing to do. This track is so beat up from the first 450 moto and now the 250 moto. These guys are going to have a hell of a time trying to get through this track and all this sand. It looks like we got a battle for second and third. Looking down at the mini map there.
Barry moved up
Barry
into
up in second.
Kuno in 3rd. Damo in 4th.
Damo in 4th.
Crypt Keeper back there a little bit and Faded FX in 6th. Kind of like what we've seen in Moto 1, just different. Poppy Mint trying to challenge Faded.
The biggest thing is we've been saying it all week long and all day long. You guys have to limit your mistakes, as we just saw a little peek at Skirt there. Ooh, off track there. Skirt is up in 8th, battling Poppy Mint. That's a much better position than he was in Moto 1. Not gonna lie, that red on that yellow looks really sharp.
Really nice, really nice. Telfrey going, drip up the 10th.
Drip up in 10th. That's an improvement from last race.
Where's High Water? High Water in
back.
In 14th.
14th. As long as he can keep those guys in front of him in his vision, they should give him enough motivation to keep pushing through the next 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Dale increased the gap to 5 seconds over Kuno, I believe. Looking like our Australian James Stewart over here. Yep, Kuno is in second. They got plenty of racing to do. Anything can happen. We got Barry. Looks like Barry's creeping up on Kuno in 3rd. He's right on his tail. Both of these guys have a 5-second gap from Dale. Like we've been saying, who can be more consistent? Barry's problem is that he has a history of getting reset and crashing a lot. Hopefully, he can really keep his head down and limit those mistakes, and hopefully get a better finish than he did in Moto 1. Oh, as he just taps the banner. He taps the banner there, but he's able to save it. Damo still in 4th, Faded up in 5th. We got Poppy Mint and Grip Keeper battling it out.
Teammates going at it.
Oh, yeah.
Teammates going at it, man.
Both of them are going to take the inside middle line there. You got Grip Keeper taking the inside, Poppy Mint taking the outside, which doesn't really look like a big difference there in time.
Handyman D trying to get up on him. Scourge trying to get on Pelfrey.
For 9th.
As
he hits the SpongeBob. Oh. So close, but he's able to keep his momentum. He is still right there with Drip in 11th.
Drip can smell it. Drip can smell blood. Who's right there? High water battling for TC.
TC for 13th. Man, this guy has been motivated ever since he joined our league. He's putting in the work, and it's showing right now. He wants to do better week in, week out. We talked to him throughout the week, and he says he's having a blast in this league and racing against all of us. And really working with him on the Chaparral Yamaha team has been a lot of fun, too. So hopefully he can keep pushing for the next 23 minutes.
So he has 12th right in front of him. He has 12th right in front of him, and 11th and 10th are not too far ahead either.
Right, and it looks like Drip got around Skirt there for 9th. And Skirt taking the inside line there, whereas Drip takes the outside, but Drip still has enough momentum to rip the outside and basically pull Hayden Deegan.
Oh,
Drip goes down, which allows Skirt to move up to 9th. The guy Handyman
is going to put him back to 11th. Highwater got passed. Still right there, though. Something must have happened. Bob Hizzle way back there.
As long as Highwater can keep consistent and just wait for TC to mess up, then he'll get that position right back. Skirt goes down again. And we said it at the beginning of the day, this track is not forgiving at all. And it's definitely showing as Handyman looks like he got reset too.
Yeah. Trying to find a good Vader FX and Damo going at it, but Barry and Kuno are really going at it.
Dale's still keeping that gap on him.
Barry goes down.
This is what we're talking about. He has to limit those mistakes. In 450 Moto 2, yes, you still have 20 minutes left of the race, but it is so hard to make up that time on this track. This track is just going to keep getting beat down. He cannot afford those mistakes.
No, you cannot.
That allows Kuno to get a nice gap on them, whereas Dale still has a 3-4 second gap on Kuno. Now with Barry going down, who's back in 3rd? As they cross the finish line, Faded FX and Barry jumped on 4th. Damo hits the banner, drops down to 6th.
To get past him and Poppy Mint.
And if you guys haven't been tuning in the past 2 weeks, Damo and Crypt Keeper have been putting on one hell of a show the past 2 rounds, so hopefully we can get another one out of them in this moto. Who got reset? Poppy Mint got reset. Yeah, Damo and Crypt Keeper have definitely been putting on a show. So let's see if we can get another one out of them. 450 Moto 1, we didn't really see too much of them battling it out.
No.
Damo was in 3rd. I think Crypt Keeper was back in 6th. So there was kind of a gap where Crypt Keeper kind of messes up on top of the hill right there.
Allowing Damo to get inside. Somebody got reset in front of him. That's Faded FX.
Faded FX.
Letting Barry just kind of creep away. Kuno creeping away. Stinking Roger.
Yeah.
Creeping away.
Dale, Stinking Roger, Dan Tony.
Faded FX trying to. Man, he beat these guys last week in High Point.
He closed that door. He closed that door on Crypt Keeper. That was a very defensive, smart move on Faded FX's part.
Look at the risk. You see, you go for stuff like that. Look at the gap between Faded FS and Crypt Keeper now, and it was just closer than that 3-4 turns ago.
It was. So he's about a second and a half back. Tomo's still right there. Poppy Mint is still keeping everyone in their vision as well as Handyman. Drip is up in 9th. Skirt is still battling for 10th.
Frey right there, TC right there. High water not too far back. Bob Pickle trying to pick up the spot just a little bit in the early minutes of the Moto.
And this is Bob Hizzle's 450 debut for Triumph.
That team hasn't really had a lot of luck in the past, but he made it to the show, so that's all that matters.
Exactly.
Kuno's in a real smart. My bad to cut you off, but Kuno's in a real smart position right now because with Dale having that 5-point deduction, Kuno is in a spot to take the overall.
Yes, he is. As long as he can hold on to his position, but Barry, his biggest competitor, is right there.
Yeah. As he almost throws it away right there. Favorite FX with a reset. Crypt Keeper with a reset, allowing Damo to go past up into 5th.
Damo has to get ahead of Kuno. He has to. We've seen it the past 2 weeks. Damo kind of starts off slow. He doesn't get good starts, but over the course of the Moto, he starts making the smart moves and getting the speed. But that was on actual dirt. This is a completely different story with riding on sand.
Yeah. I said a bite to an ass. Drip falling in that top 10 position. High water kind of losing off the pace just a little bit. Put up a good fight, though. Let's see if he can make his way back. We still have 17 minutes left. Frey going down.
Just 2 laps, maybe.
Yeah.
For first Moto, they were not fortunate enough to have those 2 extra laps. It ended up only being 1. So hopefully they can get that little extra time to make those moves that they're planning on throughout this whole race. Uno still holding on to a 5.5 second gap, almost 6 second gap over Barry. But Dale is still holding on to a 5 second gap over Kuno. Dale, Stinking Roger taking a big double line there as he hits the SpongeBob, which kind of kills the momentum for this next section. So hopefully Kuno can catch up a little bit as well as Barry. Faded FX and Damo are going at it. Damo taking a big double, but doesn't gain enough momentum, so Faded pulls away just a little bit. Crypt Keeper is still sitting right there, though. As long as he can keep him in his vision, then it should be a good battle from here on out. Handyman back in 7th. Has a good sized gap between him and 6th, and even the guy behind him. So, he goes down.
Down hard.
And those pulls fight everyone in the ass at some point.
They're still trying to make that comeback with Drip right behind them. They've been around each other a lot today.
Yeah, they have. Even in Moto 1, I mean, these guys finished towards high water. It's 14th still.
He could get 2 positions right there.
He just needs to focus. He needs to keep his head clear, hit his marks, and reel these guys in. Hopefully get a 2-for-1. Everyone loves a buy one, get one Sunday.
Right? He has the speed for it. He has the speed for it.
He does. He's running a 148.5. A couple other people are running high 147s.
But he's doing something to where he's faster in a section that they're not faster, because every time I check on him, he reels them in at some point in the lap. Maybe it's this uphill, because you see how close he just got to TC?
That uphill part is very tricky, because if you keep enough momentum in there, you can stay in third gear and just use your clutch to help you get up there. But if you lose that momentum, you have to click down to second gear, and it's just a pain in the ass trying to get up that hill, especially with all those little rollers that it has.
Yeah, he's right there. Let's see, let's go back up.
DC
Skur with a fall.
Skur goes down.
He best to get up because that's going to allow
around.
these two plus high water to come up behind him. Drip going to kind of gap him a little bit. Poppy Mint must have went down because Handyman got around him. They're going to battle off for a little bit. Let's see if anybody's battling up front. Barry and Damo going to go at it real soon.
It is crazy. Looking at the leaderboard here, we got Kuno 1 second behind, but then the gap between second and third place is about 10 seconds.
Can we get a blue flag for Bob?
Yep.
Just so he doesn't mess up Jody D'Antoni's race right now.
All right, he takes. Yep, I sent the blue flag, so we're good. He's doing a good job. He's not actually stopping like we had a couple riders do a couple weeks ago.
Right.
Just because you get a blue flag, don't stop. Just troll your way around, you know. Get out of the leaders, but that's all we ask. Damo up in fourth. Barry looks like a third. Faded FX. He's not riding as good as he did in Moto 1. He put up a bigger fight up in the front of the pack rather than 5th and 6th place here.
Well, you know, D-form plays a factor. You know, Southwhick here in Massachusetts is just really just it's like no other circuit. It's not like a Fox. It's not like a Hangtown. Southwhick is its own entity, and it'll bite you.
Exactly.
Poppy Mint and Handyman D going at it.
I'm seeing a couple people roll a little jump there. Everyone's trying to hug that right side, which is the lowest part of it, but you got some people rolling it, some people just absolutely launching it. But the thing, it's kind of a double-edged sword. Yeah, you go faster if you launch it, but you're also up in the air a lot longer. So hopefully, I'm curious to see what people are going to do once this D-form really starts kicking in a lot more. We still have 12 minutes of racing left. Highwater is rolling it, playing the safe line there.
Yeah, he needs to start launching that more because he's gaining on it, but I feel like that's the section that he's losing the most time on, especially on a track that, like we just said, that's unforgiving in Southwhick.
Exactly. We got Drip in 10th and Skirt right behind him in 11th. These guys had a good battle on 450 Moto 1. So hopefully we can get another one.
Oh!
Oh! What did he go down at?
Oh!
Oh, Skirt hit the banner too! Oh, man. I will say this is better positions for them in this moto. So it is an improvement.
That's allowing
but TC is right there.
And Pelfrey. And Highwater.
And Highwater.
Kuno got the lead down to 1 second. Oh, Faded goes down, allowing Grip Keeper to pass him. Handyman D's not that right there to get on that battle. I know the feeling, man. I know the feeling.
Kuno still has a 1.5 second gap between him and Dale. Right now, it's more than ever. These guys have to keep their bikes up on 2 wheels. They cannot afford any mistakes.
10 minutes. I think Kuno's been reeling them in.
Kuno just got the gap underneath the second. This will be Kuno's first overall win for the year. And he takes the inside line. Let's see who has a better drive. They're going side by side. Dale still has a better drive through it, so he holds on to first position. Kuno take the inside line, but they're still side by side right here. Who's going to get it? Dale take the inside line. That was a good choice. Kuno's doing a very good job keeping his momentum, even with Dale taking all these inside lines here. Whereas Kuno, they switch up.
Oh.
And and Dale cases that little double onto the tabletop that we've seen a lot of these riders do.
Kuno got into that little hook right there. slowing them down just a bit. Damo and Barry going out as well, but the battle up front is just a little bit more interesting right now. No disrespect to these guys, because I want to see if Kuno could go 1-1, or is Dale going to go technically 2-1.
And as I said earlier, with the point deduction on Dale, that put Damo in second, so Damo still has to push even more to get in front of Kuno.
He's right there. Where's Fifth? Fifth has drawn back a little bit. Faded FX has fell back.
Looks like
Kuno
the
goes to
field
the
is
inside.
also...
Is it enough? No,
Dale,
it's not enough.
Takes us up. No, Dale shuts the door on him.
That's allowing Barry and Damo to just close up with 9 minutes to go.
Looks like Barry must have calmed down in a little break during the 250 motos and really started focusing on his mistakes and everything. He had a lot of them Moto 1, and I think he's only had about 1 or 2 this moto. So he's doing a great job.
He hasn't won since round 1. Hard to believe when you're talking about Barry, right? He hasn't won since Hangtown.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Barry.
Oh, here comes Barry. That's that line that we were talking about. Some people were doing it and some people were casing it. And he gets around Dale. We got a three-way battle for first. Oh, Barry hits the banner right back to third place. Where
all that work for nothing. He just shot Kuno a wheel.
This is exactly why we always say anything could happen in this sport. Now we got a three-way battle for first place. We got Dale in first, Kuno in second, Barry right behind both of them in third. The only thing is Damo he hit a SpongeBob, it looks like, or something, which allows Kuno to go side by side, and he gets around Dale. Let's see if Kuno can hold on to it for 7 minutes. And Barry is still right there, and behind Barry is Damo. Damo's still keeping these guys in his vision. But Dale is not giving up, and neither is Barry or Damo. These guys are all putting in a great fight.
Look at the gap between
Damo goes down.
4th and 5th. Faded FX trying to reply. Where's Skur? What?
Skur dropped back to 14th. What we mean, Southwhick will bite in the ass. It's forgiving. Gert was up in 10th and 11th, battling with Drip and down and having all his mistakes. Put him down to 14th. Hopefully he can come back from that.
He has a good gap. I know it's just a second, it's not much, but at Southwick, a second feels like 10.
He got that up to 3 seconds now.
Barry in second. Dell in third. Damo in fourth.
Looks like, Pelfrey looks like he went down. Or almost did. Yep. Grip still in 10th. Just riding consistent, that's all he has to do. Highwater up in 13th. Gert still in 14th.
Highwater dropped it down to that 147.
I want to know when he dropped that down. Yeah. 144 for Drip. 143 for 10. 142 for Handy. These are times they must have put on early in the moto.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, with how beat up this track gets, it is
Kuno
possible
has a gap.
5-second gap. He's putting pedal to the metal, man. He's like, this is my week to get my win. All you guys had fun with it. Now it's my turn.
We've been talking about it for 4 rounds now. 4 rounds. When is Kuno gonna do it? When is Kuno gonna do it? And Kuno said, "I'm gonna do it
and
now."
the biggest thing is that Kuno is our defending champ, and the fact that he got the points lead without winning a single race says a lot.
Yeah.
But hopefully this can change this week. All he has to do is just focus and just stay up on 2 wheels.
Yeah, that's all he has to do. Jody D'Antoni in second. Gamo moved into third from over Barry.
What happened to Barry hitting the big line there, but still losing time being up in the air that long. And if you guys are in our Discord, there is a lot of smack talk between Barry and Damo. So here is a battle that has been going on for weeks.
Mind you guys could join the fan zone. Link can be down in the comments. Join it, man. You get up and close and personal with the riders. You know, you get to talk to them. Get to see what's going on during the week as these two battle for the last podium position. We got Crib Keeper and Faded still going at it. Kuno is he's going.
That gap went down to 2 seconds now. Dale looks like he's trying to close that gap with 3.5 minutes left of this moto. These Damo and Barry are probably sitting back here thinking, you know, when the timer runs out, hopefully we get 2 extra laps instead of just 1 like we did in the first one.
Right.
DC back in 14th. Looks like he dropped down. Where's Skirt?
Skirt is up to 12.
So he's making a couple moves. Highwater staying consistent at 13. I love to see that. Skirt pushing for 12. He's not far behind whoever's in 11th, though. He just has to limit those mistakes
like he's doing,
as he hits 2 walls.
Right, allowing Highwater to just really just pull up. But they're going to catch Pelfrey.
All it takes is a mistake for Pelfrey, and Skirt will be right there on his tail.
Yeah, most definitely.
We got 10th and 9th case in that tabletop, which we see that a lot of these riders
Handy
do throughout the day.
Poppy man.
Throwing a nice whip, trying to double into the turn.
Oh,
but see, he cases it. That's the thing these guys can't do. People always think that taking these bigger lines are faster, but it's not. Barry's still in 4th. Faded FX moved up to 5th.
That's good. Damo in 3rd.
Damo in 3rd. I'm really digging those gold rims that Damo has on.
Yeah. Oh, can we get another blue flag for Bob? Can we get a blue flag for Bob? This is, oh my God. Sorry for that, for the leaders up front if you guys are watching.
No. Oh, he hit Dale. He pulled off and cut off Dale.
Do you think that was intentional?
No.
No.
He just pulled off. He just pulled off. I think he's
he looks
scared.
like he also stopped on the side of the track.
Yeah.
So hopefully he gets going here soon.
Where is he? No, he's just sitting there.
Hopefully
he feels bad.
Yeah, he feels bad.
Hopefully all these guys with the latest update, we have the proximity radar. So hopefully he has that turned on.
Turned on, yeah.
Because in this league, we did make that mandatory for everyone. And this was a prime example as to why we chose to do that. But because of that little incident with the lapper, that allowed Damo to close the gap on Dale. But Damo's still 5 seconds
They're
back.
They're not going to get those 2 laps again.
No, this is going to be the second to last lap. And Damo still has a 6-second gap between him and Kuno. And Damo has to get ahead of Kuno. So unless Kuno starts messing up a lot, then that'll give Dale and Damo a chance to win this thing.
Can Kuno go 1-1?
For the first time this year, I think so.
I think so too. He's been looking real smooth. He said he was really comfortable on the bike, and that's the first time we really heard him say that all season. That's the first time we heard him say that since they released those 2025. So it's looking good for him. Hopefully, it could transition and get the ball rolling for next week in Redbud. Well, at Redbud, not in Redbud.
Great. You know what? I'm gonna take my PlayStation and my monitor, and I'm gonna travel down to Redbud, and I'll actually be at Redbud doing the race. There we go.
Hell yeah!
So the timer is out. So
Damo
when
moves to
Kuno,
second.
oh,
Can he
Damo
reel
pull
Kuno
up?
in?
What happened to Dale? Dale must have went down. This is what we're talking about. There's a 3-second gap, but when they pass this finish line, it's going to be the last lap. Damo has to keep pushing. Kuno has to keep his mind focused. He cannot have a costly mistake.
Who's that? Who's
Oh,
that?
Damo kind of goes off track there. These guys
Bob
are just
Hizzle
bouncing
also-
off.
Bob did start moving again. We might have to kick him
Yellow
out
flag.
after the race ends because he just stopped. He still gets
Yep.
points though.
Still a 2.5-second gap between Damo and Kuno, but Sting and Roger are still there in third. Which brings up, where's Barry?
Down in fourth.
Baited FX in fifth, Crypt
Yeah.
Keeper in sixth.
Now if he
Do
can
we
keep
think
it
Kuno-
clean, Damo going for it. Dale going for it as well. If Kuno
Looks like
just
all of them are
keeps it
taking
clean,
this outside long. Then
Dale trying to go to the
Damo,
inside.
and yeah, if Kuno keeps it clean, then Kuno will go on to win his first overall win for this season.
Who is that? That's TC.
TC.
TC. Don't screw the pooch on this TC. Kuno gives Moto 2 win.
And the overall first
On the day.
overall win for the year. Oh, he almost messes up.
Dale gets second. Damo with third.
Damo gets
What
third.
the-
Oh man, that was a good. Hopefully, a lapper didn't get in the way of them. I don't think. No, it doesn't look like they did. And Barry coming in fourth. Crypt Keeper coming in. Oh no, Faded FX. Sorry, Faded FX coming in fifth.
FX coming in fifth. Crypt Keeper coming
Crypt
in
Keeper
sixth.
in sixth. Poppy Mint in seventh.
Seventh. Handyman in eighth. 10th and 9th.
Drip in
with a
10th. He was able
top 10
to
finish.
hold on.
From 14th, which is pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie. Pelfrey in 11th.
Oh, we got a battle behind Belfry. High water teammates, Chevrolet Yamaha teammates, Skirt and High Water going at it.
Skur
Let's
wants
see
it.
who.
Skur already went 11th in the first mo.
Oh, High Water goes down.
And TC running 14th.
And is Bob Hizzle moving at all or no?
Yeah, he's moving. We're gonna see how many laps he's back. It's already got him for his position.
Okay. And do we have everybody else?
We just gotta wait for TC
Okay.
to finish, and then I'm gonna and then I just want him to finish to see how many laps he has, and if he just has one, we're just gonna let him finish. You know with dignity. What place did Matt get?
I don't think Matt Top G raced.
I want to say 8th.
He raced, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Let me see. Nah, he didn't.
Really?
That is
Oh.
unfortunate.
He didn't.
Yeah, because it opened. I think that's why Bob Hizzle was able to slide in and do this race.
Was Matt Top G in first moto?
Yeah, he was.
Yes,
he
he
was.
was.
In the first moto.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's the thing is that a lot of these guys will show up for Moto 1, but things happen, bike problems or personal issues, they just can't make it to Moto 2 and screws themselves out of points, but that's all part of the sport. He's down
What,
2 laps.
Yeah, we're just gonna. You want to just let him finish?
Nah, let's go ahead and kick him. We still got 250 Moto to do.
We still got interviews. You could invite the interviewers.
Alright. I will get them in here.
Bruno, Dale, Damo, Barry.
Yeah.
I doubt Barry will join.
Barry won't join. Uno. Yep. Alright, we're gonna start with third place. Everyone just spawns and all crash into each other. That's great. Alright, we got Damo in here. There's Kuno. I don't think they'll join because he didn't join in the first interview. So, alright, let's start with our third place finisher. Damo, how you feeling after that? You were putting up a good fight there for the entire moto.
Yeah, it was bad start again. A few bumper cars. But yeah, it was rough, man. Track was destroyed.
Yeah, but you're definitely getting the reputation, though. Even the past 2 weeks, you've always had the rough starts and everything, but you're still able to push through the pack. And past 2 weeks, you went back to back and getting those overall wins, and you just got top 3 in both motos this week. So when you're back in the pack and everything, what do you do to not really get in your head and kind of deprive your motivation there?
I do get in my head, bro. I get mad. And then I start taking it out of the bike.
Oh, yeah, and you got to ride angry. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, for
Well,
sure, yeah. But yeah,
well,
two third places on a track I hate. I don't mind. I'll take that.
Yep, well, good job on the top 3 finish, man. You're up on the podium again.
Yes, sir.
Good race, Damo.
GG, boys.
All right, we do not have Dale in here, so let's hear from our first overall winner. His first overall win on the season, and still your points leader. Kuno, how's the Moto 2?
Let's fucking go, Kuno! Let's go, baby!
Let's fucking go!
Let's go!
Man, feels good to be back on podium.
Wow. Hey,
Like
bro.
I said-
Hey, Kuno, get your wife
What's
off
up?
the mic. We want to hear from you. I got you. I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah.
GG's.
I said it before. I felt good in the bike. I felt good in the track. Track was gnarly. Probably this is the toughest track in the whole series. And good racing.
Did you do any bike changes with anything with your setup?
Yeah, I've been trying a few setups and for this track I found a one that suit me better, and this is the proof. Don't let Kuno get his tune. Do not let Kuno get his tune.
Damn, that broken English is whooping ass today, bro. Let's get it.
All right, well, Congratulations on your first overall win on the season, man. It was great to watch you this moto, and hopefully we can see that again next week.
Thank you. Let's keep the momentum going. Good game, guys.
GG's good. GG's, bro.
Fucking savage.
High Water says he had fun battling his hero.
No comment.
All
Bro,
right,
okay,
well,
okay. So I'm gonna give Highwater his roses right now on live, okay? Yeah, I was literally staring down the barrel of like, are you really gonna let the whole team talk to you about how a fucking discount at Denny's fucking breakfast guy got you fucking on the race car? Are you gonna let this AARP member ass nigga fucking rock your shit? He just turned 58, and God bless him, he's my boy. But are you really gonna let that guy, bro? You had no idea how many fucking just dark nightmares were going through my brain on that last lap. Okay. He was racing well. I was not. But if he would have beaten me, you guys would have been assholes to me the entire week. Okay, so yeah, you would have. Yeah, you would have. I would have been, bro. Yes, I would have. Yes, 100%. Not even a chance. So, my hat off. Hats off to a high water moto head. He went from fucking a 4 to a 7 real fast, and I'm proud of him. He raced well. So yeah, that was a battle. We battled so much. Fuck, I battled so fucking much, dude. You don't see, bro. Who saw how much I crashed? It was crazy. I set a record. I had to, bro. I was so mad the whole time, and I even changed my gear. I made it gold like fucking Domino's, and guess what? It did nothing for me. Fucking nothing.
We might still give you shit that he nearly beat you anyway.
I know you're gonna give me shit.
You're not
nearly
off
me.
yet.
I
You're
know
not
I'm
off
not.
yet.
I know. Fuck, dude. Yeah, it's all good. I had the worst race ever of my life. Don't even know if there's gonna be a video next week, people. Hey, don't even know if there's gonna be a video.
Think, bro. There's gonna be a video, but just think, bro. We got the worst track out the way.
Skip like all the crashes.
We got not even the worst track, probably the hardest track. We got the hardest
for
track
sure.
out the way. So from here on out, it's straight upwards, bro. Like that's how you really gotta think about it, cause that
Drip,
shit
I was so sad when your triangle was like 4 sections ahead of me, bro. I was so mad. I was dying. I was like,
you and Drip were battling for a while.
I thought me and Drip were gonna go for like the top 5, but he just smoked me, and I was battling to not get